Hi guys, this is Shipra and welcome to my review of Asus Zenfone 3. There's no denying that the Asus Zenfone 3 is the most premium looking Zenfone of the series. But at 28,000 for a 4GB RAM variant, will it be a worthwhile? We are gonna find out in my review of Asus Zenfone 3. Enjoy! This is a 4GB RAM variant which comes with 64GB of internal storage, and this is a gold color which we are reviewing. It's a fresh design. Approach is completely different when you compare it with previous models. It has used this glass layer on the front and the back as well. It is made of metal and glass, and it has this 2.5D curved Gorilla Glass to the front and at the back. It's much slimmer, feels fairly good in the hand, and it looks premium as well. It is 7.7mm thick and it weighs around 155 grams. And I would say it feels pretty light while holding as well. There's no doubt it's probably the best looking Zenfone out there with its metal and glass body. But despite that, it has few flaws in design, such as its camera bump, which is quite a big turn off for me. And biggest of all, it is highly prone to fingerprints and smudges. I spent half of my day cleaning the surface during my usage. Moving further, this smartphone gets a 5.5-inch Full HD display which has a 401 ppi pixel density and has Gorilla Glass protection as well. The screen looks sharp, it has great viewing angles, and it's also non-reflective. So it's great to watch movies, for playing games, browse the web, or edit documents and spreadsheets. Color reproduction is also pretty accurate, I would say. So overall display is sharp and no complaints in this department. Under the hood, the device features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chipset. It's an octa-core processor and speed is clocked at 2.0 GHz. It is bundled with Adreno 506 GPU and it's paired with 4GB of RAM and also has 64GB of onboard storage, which is further expandable up to 256GB. Though with the Snapdragon 625 chipset on board, it falls short of competition as like of OnePlus 3 and Lure Max 2, but when I tested, I felt no lag and no stutter either. Performance was smooth, it handled multitasking pretty well, and gaming also went very well. I couldn't figure out any lag or stutter during my usage while gaming and multitasking also. Turning to the back, it has this rectangular shaped fingerprint scanner which is also fairly quick and responsive, and during my usage it was 99% times accurate. So overall I'm pretty much happy with the performance. It's a powerful device and fingerprint scanner performance is also good. Now if we talk about software department, it runs Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow which comes bundled with the company Zen UI on top. They say old habits die hard, and the company's affliction towards bloatware can be seen on the Zenfone 3 as well, and most of the applications cannot be uninstalled. Apart from bloatware part, I pretty much liked the UI. It was fairly responsive and quick. With this UI you get n number of customizations. If you're a big fan of customizations, you will definitely love it. Now moving towards the camera department, the Zenfone 3 gets a 16 megapixel rear camera with f2.0 aperture, laser autofocus, OIS along with a dual tone LED flash. Now images taken from the rear camera looks clean and detailed with punchy colors. Even if I talk about low light photography, images manage to retain the sharpness and clarity. Even the 8 megapixel front facing shooter captures fantastic selfie with plenty of details and sharpness. So definitely Zenfone 3 is by far one of the best camera smartphones in this price range. Another highlight of the Zenfone 3 is the performance of its 3000 mAh battery. Despite not being that heavy, it surprisingly gave me over a day and a half of moderate usage. Also, it comes bundled with a fast charger and supports Quick Charge 2.0, and it also has USB Type-C port. So now I'll talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about the device. I pretty much like the performance. It's definitely one of the best performer smartphone in the given price segment, which also has a great camera and has a decent battery life. But I just couldn't ignore the bloatware part. There's too much bloatware, unnecessary bloatware in the smartphone, and few of the applications you just cannot uninstall them. Also, the shiny metallic finish at the back is too overdone and too much flashy for my taste, and it's also highly prone to fingerprints. As I told you, I spent like my half of the day cleaning the smartphone only. So probably I didn't like the color because it was catching fingerprints easily. It is also available in two more color options, Moonlight White and Sapphire Black. So in case if you are making to purchase, if you are making your mind to purchase Asus Zenfone 3, I would suggest you to buy Sapphire Black color because fingerprints will be less visible on that color, and definitely it will be a different color apart from that silver and rose gold and gold color options. Asus Zenfone 3 ships in two variants, 5.2-inch display and 5.5-inch display size. It's available in three color options as I already told you, and it's available on Flipkart for rupees 28,000. So that's it in my review of Asus Zenfone 3. I hope you guys found it useful. If yes, give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe the channel. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Till then, have a great time.